Hi guys, we are starting today's vlog in the bathroom and you've guessed it, we are dyeing my hair. It's long overdue and I thought we would do this together. I always start out with a brush, I don't mind getting a bit of dye on. Claw clip, I find it easiest to use a claw clip to get my hair out of my face. And the dye I've been using recently and loving is by Live and it's a really bright copper. Let's get straight into this video and I hope you enjoy. Because I have used this dye before and my hair is already majority this colour, I am going in and applying it to my roots and then I'll let this sit for about 25-30 minutes. I like to take into account the amount of time it takes me to put it on as well. You don't want it to over process because that can leave with like a really bright root in comparison to the rest. So I'm just putting that timer on for about 25 minutes. And with the power of editing, I'm back. I am then just applying what's left in the bottle over the lengths and ends. And brushing it through just helps cover all the hairs. I have been dyeing my hair this colour for about a year now. I'm absolutely obsessed with it and I've gone brighter over time. So I started out as strawberry blonde, I think last summer, and progressively I've got brighter. I've been all sorts of colours over the years. I think I started doing my own hair just before I went to uni. So I dyed my hair bleach blonde and cut a short lock. If I can find any pictures of the haircuts I'm on about, I'll put them in here. But that completely frazzled my hair. So then it kind of went like this chick yellow after a time because I wasn't looking after it properly. I was in uni, I was on a budget, so I was doing it all myself. So then I decided to dye my hair really, really dark brown. And I think I was having a bit of an identity crisis. This was during COVID. And I dyed it dark brown and cut a fringe. I don't think I'll ever do a fringe again. It wasn't for me. And I think at that time I also was trying the curly girl method, which actually when I use curly products, my hair does go curly. We'll have to do that on here at some point. And then what was another hair colour I went, oh, I forgot. Back in the day actually, the first time I ever properly dyed my hair was when I was about 12. And I think my mum was like, yeah, go on then, as long as it's like semi-permanent. And I had such long hair, I went from like mousy brown and I dyed it to burgundy purpley colour. I would never do again. I forgot about that. Again, I'll have to see if I've got a picture of that from like my old Instagram because that was like 2012. If I can get a picture, that's a throwback. And then towards my wedding, so a couple of years ago, I wanted to be as natural as possible so I didn't ever look back and think, oh my gosh, like why did I have bright orange hair for my wedding? I think trends come and go, so I went really natural and I got balayage. So I had balayage for a couple of years. That was really nice, but it was just so expensive as well. I can't do that myself. It did look gorgeous. Maybe one day I'll do balayage again, but I do love the bright copper. I was also a little bit inspired to go brighter by, what's her name? Oh, it's going to really annoy me. What's her name? The one that won Big Brother this year. Did she win it? I got bored halfway through and stopped watching it. But her hair, I'll put a picture in or I'll put her name on so you can see. Really inspired me to go brighter. Hence why I'm using the live intense colour in the mango twist. Rather than staying that kind of strawberry blonde. Coming towards the end now. This is the first time I've dyed it myself since having the layers in. So it'd be nice to see like the bright colour on the layers. Oh, my face was lifted at the roots quite nicely. Right, let me go ahead and finish this and I'll go and style it and show you what it's looking like. The way that I so desperately want to be this person, but I'm in fact always going to be this person. I just can't stand it in front of my face. But here is the fresh hair looking so much, it's looking so much better. And the day ran away with itself. Akeem got home from work, we had some dinner, we decided to play some Xbox. Akeem's got this game called It Takes Two. We've been playing it on and off. We don't play it very often, but when we do, it's such good fun. This is obviously not an ad. It is really good fun to play together. I am such a novice and he is a really good gamer, and it's something that we can still play together, which I think is quite nice. There's loads of challenges, puzzles, a little bit of action, boss fights. Like, it's really good and you're kind of constantly leveling up. It's a story game, so you go along with the story and you get really invested. So yeah, we've been really enjoying that. Honestly, we spent the evening doing that. We completed like 3 levels. Here we are coming to the end of this game though. So I think next we're looking at getting Split Fiction, which is a similar game by the same people. So that should be really exciting, and I'll let you know how that is too, if anyone is interested. But yeah, that was our Friday evening. We're not quite in our party era anymore, but this is what does it for us. Let me know if you can relate in the comments down below.
I don't think there's a better sound than bird song, to be honest. Always in the morning I open up the windows so I can hear the birds. I just think it's lovely. Like where we're situated, there must be loads of like nests, because that is all we hear. Anyway, good morning guys. It is Saturday morning. You've probably just watched me getting ready. We are now making a tea. If you can hear Bernie chomping in the background, it's because he's just had his breakfast. I've woken up with the worst headache, and this has been happening quite a lot recently. I want to say for like a couple of months now, where I've just been waking up with the worst headache, almost like a tension headache. And I also get pain in my jaw and here. So the headache's like here, and then my jaw is just really sore in the morning. And I think I'm grinding my teeth in my sleep. So I might go and get that looked at, because I've heard a few people, and I've heard that there's a few things you can do. You can get like masseter Botox, which is basically they inject here and it relaxes these muscles. And I think they say as well, if you can feel like big muscles here on your face, you're probably a candidate. And when I feel them, they feel hench, but it's just not nice waking up with a headache every morning. So I might go to the GP at some point and get that looked at and see what they suggest. It might be I just need like a nighttime retainer, but I am pretty sick of it now. This morning, what are we doing? I need to do some work for my actual job. Yes, it's half term, but teachers do have to do stuff over the holidays. So I need to plan my phonics, and I need to write a risk assessment, some really boring bits. If you know, you know. So that will probably take most of the morning up to lunchtime. And then this afternoon, I think I'll film a little get ready portion of the vlog, because we are actually going to our friends. I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, we're going to a pub garden this evening for our friend's joint birthday. So that'll be really nice. So I need to like write their card, but I think I'll film potentially getting ready if this video is not too long already. And I think that'll be it. So I need to knuckle down basically and get on with that. So come with me. Be like a little study with me. Maybe you've got a little job to do. Maybe it's not planning, maybe it's homework, or maybe it's your tax returns, or maybe you just need to write your shopping list. Let's just take a few minutes. It'll only be a few minutes for you. It'll probably take more money for me to get some of those little jobs done that we've been putting off. Right, I am not going to film this whole thing. This is not going to be a tutorial. This is going to be a few snippets of me putting my makeup together. If you're interested in seeing a full video on this pub garden makeup, then stick around, because I think I'm going to film this as a separate video. But I will see you when I'm all ready and off to the beer garden. I think I'm gonna go with this just in case it is a bit breezy. It is quite hot now, so I'm probably gonna take this off when we get there, and then it's just a super chill outfit. As I say, it is just the pub, but I feel like the blazer elevates it a little bit, and then the pop of the red kind of chills it out a little bit as well. But yeah, we are off to the pub now, so I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Thank you so much for spending a couple of days with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.